Right, so to play a power chord, we're just going to be using 3 fingers. We're going to use our index finger, our ring finger and a little finger. And if you look at the tab, the first shape we're going to play is starting on string 6, so index finger, string 6 on fret number 5, your ring finger, string 5, fret 7, and your little finger, string 4, fret 7. Okay, so that is a basic power chord shape. And when we play a power chord, if you look at the tab, you can see the top 3 strings have obviously got a fret number on, which is the shape we're in, which means we're going to play those strings. The other 3 strings, which have got nothing on the tab at all, just mean we're not going to play them. So play this downwards. Okay, that's a basic power chord. And as I've said, in the article, what's good about power chords is you can actually move them up and down all over the neck and to always stay in that same shape. And if you look at the tab now, what you can also do is actually move it down a string. So all we're going to do is stay in that same shape and just move it all down a string. Okay, so now you've got your index finger on fret 5 string 5, your ring finger fret 7 string 4, your little finger fret 7 string 3. We can play just those 3 strings again. So okay, so like I said, that's a basic power chord shape there. Then if you look at the tab now, then I've got 4 different shapes on there. The first one's going to be, then we're going to move it up a string. Okay, then go up 2 frets to fret 7 and 9, and remember, it's always that same shape. All I've done is slide it up. Okay, so and then from there just go down a string. Okay, see, so again, when you see your power chords, they really are that simple. They're not like those open chords where you're changing your finger positions all over and sliding up and down. It's basically just staying in that same shape. So again, see, so that's 4 different power chord shapes, but if you look at my hand and my fingers, you can see my fingers are always staying in the same position. Okay, so that's what power chords are really good for. They're good for sort of playing quick music where you're not really you don't really want any difficult changes. Okay, to put it into some actual context in how Blink would use it, obviously all we've done there is pick each one once, but if you listen to this, I'm pretty sure you'll recognise it. Okay, so that's a chorus to What's My Age Again, and if you were looking at my hand, you'll see my hands were always staying, like my fingers were always staying in the same place. All I was doing was simply moving it up and down the neck a little bit, that same position with my fingers always stays the same. Okay, so to play that, all we're doing is starting off with our index finger, fret 2 string 6, your ring finger, fret 4 string 5, your little finger, fret 4 string 4. Just going to play that once and then slide up 2 frets to 4 and 6 and move it down a string. So remember that same shape, just moving it a little bit. I'm going to play that twice, and then we're going to slide up to frets 6 and 8 and play that twice, and then all the way down to 2 and 4 and play that 3 times. So dead slow for you. Okay, and then at first, if you're having trouble moving your hand, what I tend to do is I'm not actually going to take my hand totally off, sort of release the shape and then try and put it back on. As soon as I take my hand off, I'm basically leaving my fingers in that position, see? So take them off and move them. Okay, and then when you're just going up from one shape up to the next, all I'm doing is gently sliding my fingers over the neck. I'm not pressing down hard. I'm going to lightly release them like that, slide them up the string and then press back down, and then release, slide down and press back down. Okay, so again, and I'm just doing all down strokes here. Okay, so that's like a basic power chord shape. Then another one, we've got the chorus for the rock show, I think it is, and it should just sound something like this then. Okay, so fell in love with a girl at the rock show, that kind of thing. And again, it's just basic power chord shapes, just 3 power chord shapes. And your index finger then on fret 5 string 6, ring finger fret 7 string number 5, your little finger, fret 7 string 4. We're going to play that 4 times, and then remember, lightly slide it down to 2 and 4, and then all we're going to do is go back to that start shape and then go down a string. Okay, so okay, so that's the pattern we're doing. 4 times there, twice there, and then down, back to the start position, and twice more. Okay. Alright, and at first it doesn't matter if you can't really do it up to speed at first, you know, like you'll get there eventually. Basically, that's your power chords then, and you know, like I've said and like you've seen, it's always going to be that same shape, yeah? And you won't believe that once you've mastered these, how many songs you can play. 99% of pop punk songs are going to play these power chords, especially bands like Blink-182. They use power chords in probably 99.9% of the songs, okay? So, you know, it really is important that you master these, and you know, like I said, I don't think you'll have too many problems with it to start with. It's just that same simple shape, just sliding it up and down, take it nice and slow. So what I'll do now then, if I were you, is go back to my other lessons and have a look at some Blink-182 tabs, okay? And see if you can play them, because I swear there'll be 99% of them are going to be using power chords, okay? So, thanks for watching.